Hi, my name is Tim, and I'm forgiven. I don't know how to transmit this fact from my head to your head, but deficit spending, continuing on and on and on and on, and taxation, and growing and growing and growing, is not a remedy for problems. It is the reason for problems. Now, our president went up to the G20 summit, and he says he's going to call a bluff on all these people who are talking about reducing deficit and reducing debt. And for some reason, he didn't think that's really relevant. He thinks that you need to spend money to stimulate the economy. Well, stimulation to the economy cannot happen from government money, because government money comes from the economy. So you cannot stimulate something by taking it out of the thing you're trying to stimulate. It's illogical. It's like trying to fill your cup full of coffee by taking coffee out of the cup. It makes no sense whatsoever. When he says he's going to call the bluff, what he means is he's going to present taxation, regulation, control, new ideas to take money from businesses, to take money from individuals in order to increase the government's net take, so that will reduce the debt and the deficit. I guess he doesn't understand that when you look at the national debt and you look at the gross national product, you cannot take all the money out of the gross national product and put it on the debt. And since you cannot do that, you're not going to reduce the debt. By taking money out of the coffee cup, you're going to reduce the amount of money that's available for individuals, which is available for businesses, which is going to increase the amount of money that the government can take. You cannot take it out first. You have to take it out last. It's kind of like when you pay your bills. You know, you get a paycheck. You pay your bills. You pay the things you have to pay first. And then if there's something left over, you go have a dinner. Or you go buy a piece of furniture or whatever. You don't do it the other way around. You can't do it the other way around. There's a logical financial institution in this nation who would give you money to spend above and beyond what you're capable of paying off. Our government seems to think, because, not a government, there are individuals, liberals, they seem to think because they are the United States of America, that they have a bottomless pit where they can take money. And in the process, they think that this bottomless pit doesn't have any kind of negative effects on anything else in the system. And it's actually the opposite way around. There is a bottomless pit. There is a bottom to the pit. And we're way beyond the bottom. We've actually dug deeper than the bottom of the pit. And we're taking out of the souls. We're taking from the souls of men and businesses. And we're applying it toward the country. Now, there isn't a man alive who hates to see poor and suffering. People who are spending all their money on health to stay alive, etc. There isn't anybody who enjoys that. But you cannot force John to pay Peter, etc., etc. You can't take from one person to give to the other. And what's worse than that, it's not just that you're taking from them and giving to another. They're the middleman, and you're skimming. The government skims. They don't say, give me your dollar and I'm going to give your dollar to them. That's bad enough. But instead they say, give me your dollar and I'll give them a quarter. That's the way it works. If you think that taxation is going to fix the problem, you're going to bury this country even worse. We're headed into a new season of pain because there are some tax rules that are going to be changed next year, and people are going to start feeling the bite of this ridiculous, outrageous health care bill that passed. When all this stuff starts tweaking, everything starts coming in, into play, the pain is going to come. I'm not sure that we're going to have enough muscle after this coming election to repeal the things that have happened. But we need to secure the votes in future elections. We definitely the future of the United States of America are going to be in one of two people's hands. It's either going to be in the hands of the liberals or it's going to be in the hands of the conservatives. If you think the liberals can make this country great, can make this country healthy, can put us in the leadership role, if you don't, what in the world are you going to do? We all have to do our part to put this country on the right track. We need to bring God into the forefront again. We've kicked him into the closet and let all of the bizarre, idiotic ideals out of the closet. And they've run rampant. It's time to switch the roles again and put the closet people back in the closet and bring God out and let him reign supremely over a nation. Are we a Christian nation? Abortion says otherwise. Unfair taxation says otherwise. Envy and lust and greed of the wealthy, not of wealthy people, but of people envying and lusting and greeding over people who are wealthy. That is not Christian. It's not love, and it's judgmental. You don't judge the results, you judge the actions. See, a thief can be rich, so you don't judge his wealth, you judge his actions. And a hard-working, dependable, loyal person can be broke, so you don't determine who he is by how much money he has. And a hard-working, determined, well-educated man can be wealthy. And that don't make him a crook. We've got it all turned around, and we've got only you and I to blame for it. We can only blame ourselves. And when it's fixed, we will either stand up and say, I did my part, or we'll just say, oh yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, oh. It ain't going to get fixed without you and me. God bless America. God bless you.